Hello everyone, once again I'm back, the lip gloss lady. But anyway, that's not how I remembered. Um, as you can see, I have got a new hairstyle this time. I've been running busy lately, and oftentimes when I have free time, I just want to rest and do nothing better or catch up on some reading while I can. So today I'm here with something that I've learned and something which I personally struggle with a lot, and that is about motivation, okay, and procrastination. So, as you can see, I'm very inconsistent when it comes to uploading my videos on YouTube channel, and there's a reason why I do that. Often, I haven't come across a proper cliche or something that I'm really crazy or passionate about, or something that I follow to the teeth. And as honest and blunt as I can be, this is what I am dealing with at the moment. I want to share a lot of things, but it's really hard to figure out what I want to share with you guys. So also I've been going through a lot of emotional turmoils lately, and so I stumbled across a beautiful book, actually, and I'm grateful that I did. It's called Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Maurice. And one of the chapters was about lack of motivation, and I would like to touch upon that a bit. I'm not gonna read the extract or everything here, but I'm just gonna highlight some of the things that I think is really gonna help you. And oftentimes we feel dejected and we start, blaming ourselves why we were not on track, or why we were not taking any initiative to do something that we started. Okay, and which is something that I was dealing with for a long time, that I started this YouTube channel and I was inconsistent, and I was feeling guilty that I was not living up to the expectations that is um, to maintain a consistent running channel. Okay, the point is, you don't inherently lack motivation. You are just not doing what you're supposed to do. You haven't stretched yourself enough and haven't created a vision that inspires you. Perhaps you are stuck at the same dead end job that bores you to tears. Or maybe you are at the current job for the money or to fulfill your parents' wishes. Then it's no wonder you lack motivation. Fortunately, you can get your motivation back. Thank God. There was hope when I read that. So, one of the things for me primarily was the need for money, and because I pursued my education and my educational degree in education and information technology, that I decided to continue teaching, and I'm a full-time teacher. It pays me well. It has a lot of perks. For some reason, these classes. So it pays me very well, and it has a lot of perks. Um, but it's just that after 10, 11 years, um, doing the same job over and over, I'm trying to. I mean, it's a amazing, amazing, noble job, really. But it's just that I'm trying to find a new motivation in general within me, and it is so hard to find inspiration sometimes, that you do a lot of things in your way, you're continuously learning, improving, there's professional development going on, a lot of things at task, but still you lack inspiration sometimes to start something new. Now, for me, I wanted to reach a lot of people in a short amount of time. Hence, I decided to engage myself in creating YouTube videos. But within no time, I realized that uh, this in this world, I need to have really creative ideas, and really ideas that could, strike people in a short span of time. When I was reading this book, I really felt that, motivation is not something that is permanent, or motivation is something that is not consistent. And one of the paragraphs here shows or tells or discusses one of the paragraphs here discusses about it. It says, motivation comes and goes. And when I read that, it put me at so much ease that you have no idea. And which is one of the reason I was more than ever curious to come and share this with you guys. Because if you are one of me, then I'm pretty sure this has to reach you guys. So let me read this just small bit of information that I have in front of me from this book. It is worth mentioning that you don't need to be motivated all the time. That is true. Motivation comes and goes. There is no need to beat yourself up when you feel uninspired. And this is what I was doing to myself. Every time I had no ideas or no courage to put up something, I would feel really guilty and ashamed that how am I so irresponsible, or how am I so dumb that I can't come up with something amazing. To help you take action when you lack motivation, it is important to have a system that allows you to stay on track with your goals. Now, this is something that I'm very active with when I'm doing my work. But when it comes to my YouTube page, I have not established this goal setting. So, probably that is something I need to work upon. Build the self discipline needed to do things when you don't feel like it. And this is something I often struggle with, that I prioritize other work over YouTube. I think if I start something, I must be dedicated as well, right? Have self compassion and love yourself instead of blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong in your life. And this is something that I'm working on within myself, that I am no longer blaming myself for not be showing up here too often and too frequently, which I used to. And the more I used to do that, the more I started feeling demotivated. So I was feeling stuck, and I'm slowly taking steps to unstuck myself. And this information from this book really helped me open up several doors. Like, I'm going to practice this idea where I'm not going to curse myself or talk myself down for not delivering something, you know. But yes, yeah, definitely I must be having a plan how I must go forward. When you talk about all the successful people, do they all have frequent ideas? Do they all have frequent motivation? Are they consistent? Yes, they are mostly. But do they ever fall short of motivation and inspiration? And this is where this statement really helped me to get an understanding how other people work, or is it just a me problem? Because I am doing well in my professional life already, but this is my passive work, and I used to feel compelled to be present here, not by you all, but obviously because I started something, and I felt like I should be available more and more here. And because the other priorities were more dominant than this, I started sidelining this more often than that I started ignoring it fully, which is bad. But now I'm not gonna live that guilt. As inspiration and motivation and ideas struck me, and I have a plan jotted out for myself, I will present myself here more often. Okay, so one of the statements that I really liked here, that really helped me a great deal, was, I have never heard of a Nobel Prize winner retiring early because he or she was bored. In fact, most of them will work until the day they die. This is because they have a clear purpose. Similarly, I have never seen billionaires selling their companies to retire on a tropical island. They may have tried, but quickly they realize how boring their lives have become. And this is what my life is right now. So I work really hard, and I became a teacher. For me, I had to show myself as an established teacher, and I put in a lot of work. That was my purpose, and I did. And after 10, 11 years, now that I've achieved that purpose, I'm bored. I am I'm looking for other meaningful purposes now, perhaps. So if you think if you have achieved what you want, eventually it fades, the happiness, the gratification that we used to receive from it. It fades. And I am at the age of 35 where I feel that for myself, that there are a lot of things that I have already done and achieved, and now I'm bored. I'm looking for something new. So if we have a clear sense of purpose, for me in this case is to reach out many people and inspire them, help them through their struggling life, like not really because making them hear the right words, because when you post videos, people who are looking for answers will definitely stumble upon what they're looking for, and the universe has a knack of bringing people to this information that they are looking for, and that will help them push them ahead, right? So this is my motivation right now, to reach out and help you through this journey. Today I was having a meltdown, and it was really surprising how I had recorded one of the videos like last month, in the month of April, and had completely forgotten about it. I had not published it because I thought I would publish it some other time, and I left it on private, and I had completely forgotten about it. And suddenly today I just had this inner voice telling me, like, open your channel and see. And when I opened and I was going through videos, and there was this one listed as private, and I was like, what is this? And I opened it. I was like, oh, this is a recording of me some time ago. But what happened? What is it about? Because I had completely forgotten about the content in it. I do know what was it, but when I listened to it all over again, hearing myself, I suddenly the feeling sunk inside me that, if I hear myself, I think in moments like this I can also motivate myself. So I'm pretty sure the right people will receive the right information when they need the most. Okay, so all those who are at the moment reaching out, looking for motivation, or beating yourself up for the loss or the lack of motivation, please, it's my sincere urge that it is something that is not consistent. It comes and goes. We must just stay true to our path, and you will come across opportunities and inspirations and ideas as you go along. But don't feel ashamed that you're going through that. Don't feel ashamed. But as and when you stumble upon the opportunities and the pavements that you are supposed to be at, do make use of it. Okay? Because we don't give up. Alright, people? So with that journey, come across this book, read it. It's really good. It has amazing contents, and which is really helping me out. So thank you for the author, and thank you, YouTube, and thank you for my amazing viewers who have been here through my journey. I love you all. Love and light. Wish you all the best, and we are all in this journey, right? All the best. Bye-bye.